coaches UAB.
I can say that if I want to.
Do they give you a plaque?
I think the boys here have solved the world's problems, especially
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide anyway.
24.
Well, I'm pulling for Auburn this
I'll tell
week,
you
big
more
time.
in just a minute. Oh,
Sorry.
Shut up's not here, but shut up.
Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM. Special beat down today by LSU show here. You know what I'm saying right now? David Turner, Skipworth, Greg Skipworth, Paul Feinbaugh's best friend, and Dr. Jan White. Joseph over here on the other set.
Morning.
He's an Auburnite ready to go over here. Saban's going to Arkansas.
Easy now.
Coach Saban, oh, look at it this way. He's lost the last two big games we've had. Clemson and LSU. Embarrassment in both of them. I mean, we can't win the big one, Greg. Can we?
Sure.
Yeah.
Win. Players.
Win.
We just,
Not
well, we got.
So Arkansas's got an opening. Zach, what's Saban's buyout?
It ain't gonna be that. You better be asking what Gus Malzahn's buyout is, because that's.
You really think Malzahn's going to Auburn?
Yeah.
He's from Arkansas. He's coached at Arkansas.
If he loses to Georgia,
Yeah.
he'll be going to Auburn.
If I were him, we'll get. Well,
He's at Auburn.
If
You mean
I was-
Arkansas?
I mean, he's going to Arkansas.
If I was Malzahn, I'm going to Arkansas.
Well, I mean, they got to buy him out first.
What is it, 17 million or
Well,
something?
maybe he'll pay
21.
and let him go.
$21 million. I mean,
There, see him.
pay me $21 million. I'll be like more than happy to leave. Yeah, I'll be
Bobby
like,
Louder
Let me
and,
get control of this program.
Reynolds
Let's
pay
do the weather.
Good luck. 24 degrees out there this morning.
How
Bundle
cold?
up. 24 degrees
Where
out
you
there.
get your
right
weather?
now. I am. I just checked Weather Channel.
It ain't no 24 degrees.
it's like 30.
36.
33, isn't it?
Well, feels like
Ish.
24.
24.
hey, it's cold. How about that? It's just
I
cold.
just made David take his jacket off.
Glory, it's 36
I know
degrees.
it. I was like,
Oh, we're just so
she
confused.
overrules you.
High
David take his
temperatures today
jacket
are
off. I told him he
52.
could keep it on.
Well, these lights in here are going to warm up.
Yeah, it's
quick.
warm in here.
It is already warm. 2HempGirls.com brings you this crazy forecast.
All right, yesterday morning, let me tell y'all how athletic I am, Joseph. Or stupid
Oh,
one.
this ought to be fun.
Yeah,
What?
maybe the second.
We're listening.
I go walking every morning before she gets out of bed. This morning it was 2:30. Yesterday morning I went walking with a pair of shorts on. You know what temperature it was? 17 degrees.
Hey,
17
coldest,
But 10
the coldest
wind
day in
chill.
2 years.
Was it? I don't know.
Hey, what is it when like in Chicago when the wind blows off that water and they get that chill?
The lake effect.
Lake
Yeah.
effect.
Well, that's what it says on Lake Island.
Yeah, lake effect. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I walked all the way down, walked down 72, walked all the way down to Starbucks, went around through there, you know.
Yeah, right.
It was cold.
Y'all don't believe these stories, do you?
I bet you went to the mailbox and back.
Yeah, right.
Saban to Arkansas.
That ain't gonna happen.
No.
Yeah.
Ever.
You think we're going to get in, Greg?
Sure.
What's Pine
You're asking
think?
me now, but in 2011 it was harder to do, and they still got in. If Georgia loses now or to LSU, we're in.
Well, that's a big
Let me tell
game
you what
there.
my grand scheme of playing were. Well, how long ago was that? 2 years ago we got in? It was 2 years ago. Well, we're sitting here on the outside. They're about to come out in the Final Four. Well, everybody at church, Jamie, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Well, I've got the inside information. If I stand up, because they come out, 10:30, 10:35?
Yeah, because I
David
was the one that sent you the text.
David was home. He goes to Mattress Springs Baptist. And he was home that day. And I said, text, if I don't hear from you, you can make it. So everybody in church is looking at me. All of a sudden, I get the word from David.
And I'm like,
We're
just
in.
do it.
I stand up and stretch while Dusty's just getting cranky. People in there going, here's Zack with sports.
And Dusty
What?
forgot that was the cue.
Yeah,
He
Dusty
was into
forgot
it so
that was
well.
cute. All right, Zack.
Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by All Star Plumbing. For all your plumbing needs, go to All Star Plumbers and call them too. And by Applebee's Tailgate Talk 10 to 12 every Saturday morning on the Big 1080 WKAC. I'll be back there live this Saturday.
Good.
Yes. Talking about the BCS, I'll just start with all my stories right a bit. But Mario Cristobal, who never thought he went from Alabama as offensive line coach, and now he's got Oregon number 6.
Did I leave that for you?
Yes.
No, what's on the other side? Did you turn them over? You didn't even turn the sports over. You're going backwards.
This is what you had on top.
No, that's the last story. Turn him over.
Oh,
Turn the whole
yeah, Kentucky.
stack. Just turn the whole
No,
stack
back up.
upside down.
That ain't the first story.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, areas. Okay, that's where we're going. Well, yeah, I'm just going with what you had, Jamie.
You had it backwards.
Just got to micromanage.
Y'all see what I have to deal with it. Okay, area playoffs. We're gonna start right
Don't
here.
you think we start with local first?
Well, local and
Playoffs?
local and loving. Hey,
Oh, Lord.
area playoffs
That
start
phone
up
talks is
second
affecting your
playoffs.
brain, Zach.
And hey, we got some local teams, Donahoe
His head
versus
looks like a
Decatur
baby butt.
Heritage. And that game will be at West Morgan for anybody wanting to know about that. Pickens County at Faultville, and this is kind of close to our hearts from East Limestone. Our former defense coordinator, Coach T. Mitch, he made it to the second round, so good luck to T. Mitch and the Faultville Blue Devils. Priceville at Northside, and Athens will be traveling to Clay Chalkville. We went and watched them Friday night. Ooh, they took care of Buckhorn Friday. We stayed for halftime,
Where?
and that was pretty.
Oh, no.
We played Mortimer Jordan at Clay Chalkville
Zack.
last year. I got it going.
I don't think you do.
Athens ready for the big challenge at Clay Chalkville. We've already.
Todd, I need you to cut a resume tape after the show today for sports.
Tila's ankle, we'll see what happens there. He's not practiced a whole lot this week. He practiced a little bit more. Yesterday, Coach Saban said.
He cost us the game Saturday.
We'll see if what happens
Who's going to
Saturday.
admit that Saturday?
Saturday, 11 o'clock on ESPN. Auburn, Georgia. That will be on CBS at 2:30 Saturday.
Eagle.
And a lot of Alabama.
Yeah, War Eagle.
You can say it louder, Joseph.
I'm not saying those words, but a lot of Alabama fans are going to be watching this.
Zach, why are you saying Lazard's leaving on?
There's a lot of Auburn fans going to be watching it closely because Malzahn coached at Arkansas under Houston Nutt, and he's from Arkansas. And Auburn fans have been wanting to run Gus out for the last few years. So
Well, he might take Saban with him if he don't
I'm
start
sure
winning.
nobody's wanting to run Nick Saban out of Alabama.
Saban's not going
So
anywhere.
Gus went all in by calling the plays this year, and if he finishes 8-4, it's the same record as last year.
And so
That's not going to set well with
right now,
anybody.
all Arkansas fans would love
What's
that.
Feinbaum saying?
He's gone.
Yeah.
All right.
If he loses to Georgia
And they're saying Will
Alabama.
Muschamp might be gone to South Carolina with 18 million. We'll take Will Muschamp as defensive coordinator at Alabama right now.
Yeah.
Get your resume up, Will.
Yeah, if he
we'll
gets
take
fired,
it. We'll take it
we definitely
DC.
need-
We'll take it DC right now. Come on, Will.
Carry on, carry on.
Alabama slips to number
Jimmy
5 in
Saban's gonna resign.
college
He's going to
football
Arkansas.
playoffs, but I still think Will
And
will
he's
be
going
in
to
there
coach the
top
Dallas
4.
Cowboys, too.
Colin Kaepernick. Oh, I can't believe we're talking about. He sues the NFL.
Yeah, but he's
James.
getting a playoff. He's getting a chance to play.
Jamie, you see your former boss, and then they give you a opportunity to get workout with teams. That makes
Everybody
sense.
gets a trophy these days, Zach.
Unbelievable. So he's going to be
The
working.
other
out.
story I gave you was Kentucky basketball getting beat.
Yeah, you had it on Mario Cristobal, which that is a big story.
You just didn't read the other side of it.
But that still is a good story. Mario Cristobal, former Bama coach, who could possibly be back at Alabama one day. You never
Guys,
know.
we got to stop the show right now. One of us is under.
Walter McCarthy, what a big thing. He goes back to Kentucky. They pay him $80,000 to come get a 25-point underdog, and he goes back and beats the number 1 team in the
Hold it,
country.
Zach. What do you got going on, Zach? Are you medically okay to be up here today?
Hey, for anybody's been at, I had 31 shots to the head.
Oh, my God.
That explains everything.
Yeah, okay. Well, no wonder you're having problems today.
I don't know.
Get him a drill bit.
God, look.
Botox?
31?
For my migraines. And
You know
hey,
what?
when the doctor came out like this, and he unfolded about 3 or 4 shots,
Needles.
and said, "I'm going to give you 31 shots to the head, the neck."
I'm telling you,
kinda
his head
scary.
looks like a baby's butt.
Yeah.
You know he's going to
Hey, I would have been like, see ya. I don't think so.
He's going to look like he
He
did.
just kind of called me 31 times. So,
We started
Jamie,
singing Coward
I'm
of the
done.
County. I know.
Hey, let's give a shout out to the East Limestone Band.
That's why it's 24 degrees in New York. It's
Are we in New York?
I'm going to New York, so I was
New York
checking
City.
it.
I just told you when we walked out of the house, it was 33 degrees.
Hey, these kind
I
of
was
things
on New
happen
York
when you
time.
set the thermostat on Grant.
No.
Anyway,
I'm
congratulations to East Limestone Band, and this is
And they
the
got
front page
snow.
of USA Today this morning. So y'all can switch over today, like me, you can watch Hallmark Channel, or you can
That's
watch
right.
channel, you can watch us here on ZTV, or you can watch the great fiasco going on in Washington today, the impeachment trial. That's
Hey, I got to see the
Crazy.
president Saturday.
You did.
They ask about me.
He did.
Hey, that was the biggest fiasco getting in a football game I've ever seen in my life.
Cut him
They
some
made
slack.
you take everything. It was
CBS had a good line, though. They said
No,
this is
I
the
just
biggest
had to take
crowd
everything out of
ever
my pocket.
assembled at a football game in Alabama 2 hours before the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
3 hours before the
3 hours
game.
before the game.
Dusty said the atmosphere was
Oh, he
amazing,
said it was
though.
It was great. It was great. It was crazy.
Anyway, I know this. We're out. Bama's pitiful.
No, we're not.
Our defense is terrible.
Defense is
Never
terrible.
give up. Never give up. Persevere.
Pitiful.
Persevere.
Horrible.
Never give up, never surrender.
That's right.
That's,
We
yeah,
may not even beat Auburn.
That's a great
that's a
word.
good possibility. We don't play any better than when we played Saturday. You can't have turnovers and win.
Oh, poor babies. Tell them, Brad.
Oh, come on, Brad. Come on, Brad.
We're going. Botox boy will be back in just a moment. We'll take a break, y'all. Hang on. Let's hear it. And now, coming out of the chute, y'all try. Time to play Judge Jamie.
Got that right
The
today.
number one, the Botox boy this morning in here. What are you doing, Blaker boy?
Blaker boy.
He may come to that door any moment. He is so busy. Can you hear me now, David?
I can hear
He
you.
will fix, you know, somebody that can't hear good, Zeke will fix them up. We got multiple veteran players. Shut up. Wrong answer. Right answer. Also, I got to give a shout out this morning. If you need dirt,
Yes.
Rusty Strickland, he was going to do a thing on one of his dump trucks this morning, Joseph, but he's coming next Thursday.
Next Thursday, all right.
Whenever I'm back.
There's
Rusty
his
Strickland,
number.
there it is right there.
Get
Give
up
them a
right
call. If you need dirt for anything, driveways, they put it all in. Call Rusty. Tell him I said
I want your dirt.
you want dirt.
Joseph wants to drive one of his
Yeah, I
trucks.
want
Get dirt.
Most dirt.
a big truck.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
What
That
was
would be
the
fun.
temperature in Alaska the other day when it was 17 here?
20 below.
38.
It was like
50.
What did you say?
38.
That you have 37 degrees.
Oh, wow.
wow.
37 degrees in
New
Alaska.
York this morning.
24 in New York.
Yeah, we know it's 24 in New York.
Yeah.
I'm already gone. I'm already there.
Who is Hoyt Dean Hutchinson?
He's the guy that sliced up the inflatable baby
Baby
Trump.
Trump.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
What radio show did he call into yesterday?
Fine bomb.
Yeah.
He admitted it on the radio show.
Rick and Bubba. He called
Hey,
it.
James, did you hear who called Fireball in the other day? Besides Skip.
Yeah.
Harvey.
Harvey Updike.
Yeah, he called Jan. He's the guy that busted it. They raised over $40,000 for a GoFundMe thing on that.
For legal fees.
He pleaded guilty.
What
He went and bought him a
idiot.
Bama shirt and put it on where he would blend in the crowd where he could get to it and stab it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a legend.
He's a dumb idiot.
Yeah.
He's a
The
legend.
words of David Turner spoken on this program.
Hey, you know Alabama's logo where legends are made.
Not
I'm
those,
so glad David Turner has
not
come out of
those
his
of
show.
management or ownership of this TV station.
He's a moron, as they say.
Yeah. At least I caught myself and didn't say exactly what I wanted to say.
A Birmingham ad executive named Robert Lucky III died. He was 70-something years old. He was known as R3 at the big advertising agency. What is his claim to fame? Lucky Advertising out of Birmingham.
He owned all the Luckies.
Larry Culpepper.
Lucky Advertising, Zack, not Lucky Grocery Stores. That Botox is really affecting you. He's the one that came up with Bear Bryant commercial, Call Your Mama. I wish I could call mine.
Oh, yeah.
One of the most famous, iconic commercials ever done. Besides one of maybe a few I've done.
How'd it go, Joseph?
All right, only Mr. Skipworth, being a history teacher, may know this one. This was an editorial the other day. Jan, you may know this too. They're talking about Trump and how he'll probably become the next president again
Good morning.
if he continues to win these states. What candidate lost 49 of 50 states in 1984?
Oh, Mondale.
Walter Mondale lost to Ronald Reagan. He lost 49
He was an idiot.
of 50 states.
Yeah.
What is the newest shortage of something that you need on a cold weekend morning when you're getting ready to watch football all day?
A shortage?
A shortage of it. Plants got a shortage of it.
Chips and salsa.
Beer.
Toilet paper?
Horseradish.
Now you have.
Bloody hell, horseradish producers warn of a shortage. Too much rain, they can't get to it. So for Bloody Marys, horseradish. Yeah, it is.
That was also the title of Steve Martin's second book. The first one was Apple Pie Hubbub. And then The Horseradish Mystery was the second one.
All right,
Well,
you are just well.
That's what 6 years of education does for me.
Who said this? Before we even start this whole thing, my penalties are a problem. But he said, I'm so afraid now to hold my wife's hand the entire bye week because I do not want to get called for holding. Who said that?
Muschamp?
Titans offensive lineman. He's had like 10 penalties right here. There's a picture of him. Don't we have a picture of him, Zack, Brad? Yeah. Taylor Lewan. Lewan. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Y'all heard of him?
Yeah.
Taylor Warren, yeah.
There he is right there. Jan, only you would know the answer to this next question.
Okay.
Up in Massachusetts, a woman sued a country club for a waiter spilling wine on her purse. What kind of purse was it?
expensive purse.
Probably an Hermes bag.
How you say it?
Hermes.
Hermes. That's what he said. Like herpes kind of, but Hermes.
Yeah, right. Was
Well, anyway,
it?
she sued him, yeah. She said it was a $30,000 purse. Well,
Yeah.
the country club sues the waiter
Oh,
for spilling. Now they're saying that the bag is fake.
Really?
She's saying that's not, the bag's $30,000. But what is the most expensive bag Hermes ever sold? I know you probably bought around one and you probably bought more than one.
I don't think so.
150.
$377,000 for one of those
absurd.
purses.
No,
you like to buy your wife a purse.
No, not like that.
no. Only if the money was in the purse.
Yeah, really, yeah.
Yeah.
What are the newest toys, Todd?
Good grief.
What are the newest toys in the Toy Hall of Fame?
Matchbox.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
G.I. Joe.
Rubik's Cube.
Oh, Matchbox cars.
Matchbox cars.
And there's a
is
card
one.
game.
It says Vroom on here, but that's not the same I grew up with here. Yeah, it's a coloring book too. Y'all remember, this may be before y'all's time, they used to have a thing called a Vroom motor. You put it on your bicycle and it sounded like a motorcycle.
Yeah, I remember those.
Or you could take a clothespin and put a card and put it on there.
That's what we did.
Oh, yeah, and I remember that.
That's
But
what we poor folks did.
yeah,
Who was the latest
We didn't have no
person to be
engine.
kicked off Dancing with the Stars?
Paul Feinbaum.
The Pothouse guy.
Yeah, Sean
Yeah,
John
Spicer.
Spicer. How many Twitter followers does he have?
a bunch.
200,000.
We
Me.
don't watch it.
He's got 7.9 million, and that's the way he started. They had to
Good
change
grief.
the rules because all the conservatives were voting for him, and he kept it on even though he couldn't dance worth a flip.
Yeah, my wife hated him. She watches it, and she's like, I wish they'd get rid of that Sean guy. And
What was-
he's got too many
all right.
followers.
Mr. Rogers opens with Tom Hanks. Now or open things.
This weekend, I think.
Won't you be
What?
my neighbor?
What was Mr. Rogers, Fred Rogers' wife's name?
Can you say Botox?
Mrs. Rogers.
That's a good answer.
Janet.
Rogers, here he is right
I'm
here.
just happy to know he was
Joanne
married
Rogers,
to a woman.
and he had 2 sons. 2 sons. All right, that's the easy question. Here we go. Who is preaching this week with Joel Osteen in Houston? Watch him every Saturday
Dusty.
morning, on Sunday morning.
Dusty.
That motivational speaker.
T.D. Jakes?
No, the guy from California.
Kanye West.
Really?
Kanye West. They only have
That's crazy.
45,000 attendance on Sundays down there.
What is that?
I thought they were bringing Jim Jones back.
What is the newest movie coming out from a cartoon that came out in 1969?
Tom and Jerry.
Adam's Family.
It's got Dick Dastardly in it.
Still on.
It must have been before my time.
Scooby-Doo. But what's the
That's
name of the
right.
movie? Scoob.
Yeah, it's when he was little, how he got Scooby-Doo.
Scoob. My name's Zack, would know the answer to that.
I saw it on the news.
All you people playing worldwide. I'm getting me a new vehicle, Joseph.
Are you?
I'm getting one. Only Arnold Schwarzenegger and I have the same type vehicle. That's right. What's the name of it? It's only $100,000. 6 weeks.
Only. Sure, why
Golly,
not?
that's a beast.
It's called a Pinsauer kind of thing. You know, he's big buddies with that Gretchen, ugly little girl that's crossing the planet trying to save the world, fossil fuels. Y'all keeping
The
up with her?
child, the
Yeah,
child.
Gretchen.
Yeah, whatever.
Ugly little girl. But anyway,
That girl right there?
yeah.
Yeah, idiot.
But you know, she's trying to cut down on this. But here, back when he was governor of California,
All right.
he used a million gallons of jet fuel.
That's his new vehicle, and he's fighting for fossil fuel.
Yeah, yeah.
All
Wow.
right.
How long would it take? How many trips could one person from New York to Japan make to use a million gallons of jet fuel?
300.
Yeah,
500.
25.
3,408.
Oh, wow.
It still makes a lot of methane
Yeah.
every day.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Let me move on down.
Yeah, really.
God.
Yeah, I done told y'all his move.
Again?
Man, I'm getting tired of
Just
packing.
moved.
They ain't even put a price on this house yet.
All right.
This is guess where it is?
Somewhere warm, I hope.
Tahiti.
California.
Australia. It is the home builder's home of the year because all the curves. We've been looking.
Down under.
We've been looking for something. Now I got a little extra money to spend. So
So we're going to Australia.
get Chris on the phone, Joe.
They also include air supply and men at work perform every weekend there. So
Awesome.
if you buy it.
Does anybody know who Wayne Saikon is? Wayne.
Wang.
He has been barred. He is the son of a Chinese billionaire. Daddy worked 12.6 billion. He owes about $500,000 and he refuses to pay, so they banned him now from doing a lot of stuff. Well, what's his dog's name?
Roscoe.
Little Wang.
Coco. What's Coco's claim to fame?
He bit somebody.
He has his own private jet.
YouTube channel.
He has his own private jet. But here's the thing about over in Japan. How many security cameras do they have? Surveillance system.
Oh my goodness.
Million.
In Japan?
Over a
All
million.
over Japan?
It gotta be.
Over a million. That's a good answer.
500 million.
More than that.
600 million security cameras.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
600 million.
They count the toilet paper.
All right, now this is a double.
Crime
This
down?
is a.
I just like that to watch all
As
that
soon
stuff.
as Alabama got defeated the other day, what did I watch?
Hallmark.
Hallmark.
Hallmark Channel.
What movies are on Hallmark Channel the rest of this week?
The same one.
Christmas.
Yeah, really.
What?
The same
All
one.
Christmas movies, probably.
Christmas
They are.
Eve,
Name one.
Miracle on
No, you're not.
Naughty and
32nd
nice.
They
Street
don't
or
have those.
something.
They make their own.
Christmas love.
Naughty and Nice, Christmas Cookies, A Bride for
You
Christmas.
said you
Oh,
weren't
my
I
related.
watched 4 of them yesterday. Mistletoe Promise and A Crown for Christmas. All right.
You did it.
I think I've seen you some Rambo movies to watch or something. Yeah.
Last winter day off. What was the big 3-day event
calm.
held in Brussels over the weekend?
Midget wrestling.
Oh, I forgot the original Marlboro Man died.
He did.
Yeah, he did. I
And
saw
never
that.
smoked a cigarette.
Right.
But what was the big thing held in Brussels over the weekend?
Some type of beer event.
Rolf Buschkall from Germany was there. He was one of the winners.
Powerlifting.
His claim to fame is it was the world's finest tattoo artist on display. This guy's got 480
Yeah.
Oh
piercings.
my God.
Lord, that's ridiculous.
One of those zips.
Jeez.
Why would you want to do that?
You got those horns installed.
Can you imagine him coming in for an interview
No.
That's the kind of girl you want to
But
take off to mama.
you know what they say, Causey? Look at that guy. Look at his teeth.
That's just
He's got a
ridiculous.
grill.
Look at his ears.
Look at
Hey,
that.
Zack.
Oh, my Lord.
That
Zach,
Botox,
you need a
does that mess
tattoo.
you up? Does that Botox mess your face up some too? They warn you about that?
No, they didn't warn me about that.
Well, they should have.
What if they had accidentally put heat
What?
on it?
Do I look? Oh, right.
Don't let your mama see that.
I have 0 tattoos.
Prove it.
Yeah, you got to take that shirt off. We don't believe you.
All right, Greg, are we going to make the playoffs?
Yes.
Optimistic.
I don't think so this year.
Yes, we
I'm
are.
still.
You know, being a Crimson Tide fan is never having to apologize. You know, you just roll with it. I mean, we're not supposed to be there every year.
Y'all heard it here first.
That's right.
Save it,
Right.
Arkansas. We'll take a break. Y'all hang on.
Let's start on one.
Good morning, welcome back. Okay, the temperature in New York is 24 degrees. The temperature in Alabama and
Limestone man knows
Athens.
that.
I know, East Limestone is there. Congratulations to them. I've enjoyed seeing all the photos and stuff on the video on Facebook. But 37 degrees out there this morning, but still bundle up. It is cool. It is, you'll want your jacket for sure. High temperatures today. Today should be a nice day. We can get out 52 for that high, 53, 50 for tomorrow, and not a bad week at all once you get
Give us a
warmed
chance to
up.
thaw.
That's right. That's right. All right, before we go any further, David has some announcements.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot last time we were here. I wanted to say, happy birthday to the Marine Corps. It's November 10th. I forgot.
Yeah.
Veterans Day was November 11th. I forgot to shout out to all the veterans. But I just learned that my son's re-enlisting in the Army. So I wanted to shout out to the 82nd Airborne. They're going to be going on deployment
He's a
here in a
Ranger.
few
He's a
months.
Ranger.
He is a Ranger. And
Yes, that's awesome.
he will be going overseas in a few months. So
Thank
Who's his
God for
insurance with?
people like him.
that would be Country Financial. David Turner Insurance Agency, matter of fact.
Yes, and that keeper insurance is mighty fine.
Yeah, yeah. They help
So
them
what's
too.
new? And is there anything special people need to know about their insurance as the year is close to coming to an end?
Just need to review. I mean, we've been doing reviews all probably 6 a week. You just need to review your coverage, make sure everything's good.
And when you say that, it means like if someone's had the same insurance with someone for years, just check with another
Yeah,
company just to
well,
see if you have discounts or can save some
Yeah, or
money.
just check to make sure that they have all the right
Proper
discounts. I
coverage.
mean, we have people that's had insurance with us for years, and we still find things that when we do a review and we ask these detailed questions, they might have had a lot of changes. They've gotten they come into a lot of money or something, or they got a lot of assets, or they bought more property or something. So might need to raise their bodily injury limits up a little bit, their property damage up a little bit, just things like that. Instead of you don't have a wreck and then go bankrupt because you didn't have enough coverage.
What about finances and investing money with you guys? Which a lot of people may not know y'all do that.
Yeah, we have a great Country Trust Bank handles all of our investments. They got about $20 billion now that they manage, and all the guys that do all the managing, they're not on commissions. They just get paid a salary, and we have a management fee is all we charge. And depending on how much money you have in it, the management fee will be lower. So.
Do y'all do IRAs?
Yeah, we do IRAs, Roths, we do everything. I've got a securities license. There's nothing basically we can't do. If you have enough money, if you have $1 million or more, and we're looking at it, we
That's
can
what
actually.
I'm looking at.
Yeah, we can actually have the conference calls through the video, and I've had a couple of those with some people, and the home office will answer any questions, and they kind of explain
Right now, how
different
much
things.
I just saw in USA Today, I think it went up $1,000. If somebody over 60 might be able to, but how much can they put in an IRA a year?
$5,500, and now you can catch up if you're over a certain age. You can put 65. So. 100.
But I can't go back and all them years I missed it. I
No.
can just catch up. Like
Yeah, no, they won't let you do that.
Yeah.
But if you know, the main difference between an IRA and a Roth IRA is the IRA will give you a little bit of tax deductions. You know, like this year, if you got to make a certain amount, or if you joint income, you got to fall within a specific guideline. But if you meet that, then you could put in $5,500. Your wife could put in $5,500, and you can deduct that. Now, Roth, you can't deduct it, but you can put the money in, and it'll grow tax deferred. When you start drawing it out, you won't pay taxes. That's the two differences. Because on the IRA, you start drawing it out, you will start paying taxes. And they'll let you defer it to 70 and a half.
So if somebody wants to talk about retirement, they need to see you instead of going in a different direction.
Yeah, because we can help you. I mean, we've got all the tools, and we got some great products. And we write a lot just about every day. So.
And if you can't come see Mr. David Turner, he comes see you.
Exactly.
As long as Alabama ain't on TV.
Yeah.
Or it ain't 30 degrees outside.
No,
I'll even go if it's 30 degrees outside. The weather don't have anything to do with it. But yeah, I'm still in mourning with that game. Our defense.
At what point did you know we were defeated?
Well, I mean, I thought we were going to come back there twice, and then our defense couldn't get a stop. You know, so not when we needed it. And then those turnovers killed us.
You know, my text messages always die out by the time the game's over.
Yeah.
Then he texts me, "Are you awake?"
I know. It's like I'm texting you. I'm not getting no response. I'm like, well, I guess he went to bed.
I went to a Hallmark.
Oh, well.
Man, don't interrupt me during a Hallmark movie. You ever watch one?
I'm sure I've watched one. I'm sure I was forced to at some point.
You got something against Christmas?
No.
Right.
No, I love Christmas. It's
Well, you need to watch Hallmark. I can tell you how they all end.
I can tell you how they all end, too.
Happy.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They're all happy.
Anything else we need to know about Country Financial?
I guess that's it. I mean, call, give it. You will need a quote, or if you recommend somebody, we actually do a quote. We'll see a couple movie tickets. Just make sure you tell my two girls, Brooke or Allison, so we can get them sent to you.
All right.
Mr. Country Financial himself, David Turner. We'll take a break. Come back. Dr. Jan White, Dusty's in the house too. We'll talk with Joseph. Even though there's no car shows going on, we'll come up with something
sure
to
he's
talk
got
about.
something.
Y'all, hang on. We have one of Johnny Cash's siblings in here this morning.
Yeah, right. Lady in Black. My
I like
Papa
it.
Rocco shirt.
Papa
I
Rocco.
love it.
Yeah, you went down the other day, but you missed Papa Rocco.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
that Jan was going to meet Papa Rocco at 11 o'clock when he first opened last week.
He was
Well,
excited. He was ready.
He forgot to change his clock.
Yeah.
He showed up after they left. So.
yeah, but we had a fabulous meal. The food there is always
Oh, it's
5-star.
awesome. Yeah.
Great.
Awesome. We got it working on, Brad's working on a special. We're doing now a 1 hour thing on Papa Rocco. And he used to have a DVD you could buy of him. He was singing and all the famous people.
okay.
He didn't have a single one. Didn't know where he could even get one. Brad
We had
one
one.
back in the back.
Oh,
so
good.
we got in there. So what's your subject today?
Well,
Dr. White?
today I found a topic in USA Today, November 1st. And as a gerontologist, I'm always looking for these articles about older adults, and this one is about technological advances, and I found these really fascinating. So here's the article. You can see there in the picture, there is a man on the ground with this. It looks like a diaper, but it's not. What this is the Tango belt.
The what?
Brand new Tango, like it takes two to tango. It's a Tango belt. It's a wearable airbag. Now it looks like a belt. It looks like
What do you
a
mean
regular.
a wearable airbag?
It's a wearable
To protect from falling.
To protect from
What
falling.
is that thing Dusty wears when he works out? He puts a hook,
That belt.
Snap it
Oh,
on.
that's the leather workout belt, whatever that is. But no, thank you, Jamie. This actually looks like that. It's a thick belt.
Tell me how about that little sissy thing you used to carry your keys and stuff in?
You're talking about the fanny pack?
Yeah, fanny pack.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, this
That's
doesn't
what I
look
had
like
in
a
my
fanny pack. No, this is smaller. But the reason this is important is because there are 300,000 older adults a year who fall, and 70...
You're one of them.
Right, but 70,000 older adults die every year from falling. So what happens is this belt is programmed to pick up on an irregular gait, so it'll know that as you're starting to fall, it'll inflate like an airbag. It also it comes in 5 sizes. It also has...
kidding.
No, isn't this great?
And I know we shouldn't be laughing, but that is probably going to be helpful.
And if you Google, they have a video of it actually working when a guy's falling.
I know you're going to go to
Okay,
it.
5 sizes. And so
I need to meet
it
you.
also has an alert so that someone will know that you're down and you've inflated. Now,
Wait a minute, I've tried one of those before, Jan.
no, you couldn't have.
No,
because-
no, I didn't.
No.
And I've got video proof. Y'all remember them sumo wrestler outfits?
Yes.
Oh, well, that, well,
Hey, me and my brother put one of them on. The chicken, y'all remember the world famous chicken? David, I know you don't.
When they threw catfish
He
out.
refereed, and the channel cats were playing, Todd. The thing about them, you couldn't get up on your own. Once you fall down, you're just kind of. That's just what we need to do at service one day. Put them on and have a wrestling match.
oh.
Anyway, go ahead.
It won't last
So
long.
here's why you couldn't have had it, because these are not available to the public yet.
Oh, really?
They're $1,000. You have to buy
$1,000?
and you have to buy 10 of them, so they're only available to the assisted living facilities. But they anticipate a rollout, so I'll have to keep the viewers posted
Wow.
on this. It's
Why
great.
wouldn't I just have somebody like Brad Stovall take an airbag out of an old vehicle and make something, and I'll put it around me and walk around and see how it works.
Why don't you just get bubble wrap and wrap yourself?
Yeah, just get bubble wrap.
I mean, that's we're laughing, but
Well,
if you're
the thing
falling and
about-
people are
So
dying.
what does
Right,
it do,
well-
soften your fall?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like an airbag to soften the blow of a car crash.
Think about it. When you're older and you break a hip, that's like
I'm thinking about
Right.
being older now.
Well, I don't want you to fall and break a hip.
What's the name of that?
I will notify you immediately when these
$1,000.
come
I
on the
can't get one
market.
though, right?
No,
So,
you have to order 10.
the next one is called the Priya Intelligent Medication Reminder.
Yeah, that's one.
This one is $500 and it's $39.90 a month. $39.99 a month as a subscription because it's a face
What, is it kind of
recognition.
like one of them Peloton deals? You kind of.
Well, it's a pill reminder. So you load up the device and you put all your pills in. It holds up to 38 doses, and it has facial recognition. It has Wi-Fi, and this is actually designed for people with chronic conditions who need to manage their medication
And make
throughout
sure
the
they
day.
take it on time.
And if you miss a dose, it will tell you.
Okay.
So it's just the coolest thing going. Now, I checked on Amazon, and they're currently out of them. This thing is made by Black & Decker, and it's getting fabulous reviews.
Okay.
Because these are things that can help people to remain independent in their home.
And if you have a phone or Alexa or Siri, go ahead and make yourself a schedule, and she can remind you
Right,
too.
right.
Does it tell you what the weather in New York is?
My phone does.
Oh, so finally, there is something called Care Predict, and this looks like an iPhone watch.
Okay.
And what it does is it's $169, and there's a $30 a month monitoring fee. So what it is you put this device on your arm like an iPhone watch, and then it gathers information about your daily habits. So it knows how many times you go to the restroom. It knows your everyday
routines.
habits, your routines.
What good is that? I mean, I can keep
Well,
up with that myself.
because it can notify others, your family members, if there's something unusual, like, hey,
That's who I'm going to take
If
care
your
of.
loved
My
one's
family
living, if
members.
you're living alone,
right,
and
it can help you be independent. So
Yeah,
it'll
call my
notify.
daughter and let her help me out.
So it'll notify your family members, say, Daddy got up last night 5
Go,
times
Dusty.
during the night, which is
Yeah.
unusual. So that could,
Okay.
So you want to be ahead of
It
the
alerts.
What if I pull an all-nighter?
pull an all-nighter.
Yeah.
Well, is that unusual for you?
Yeah, that means you want to get up at all and pee during the night.
Well, it'll notify someone if you were living alone. It would notify if there's a sleep disturbance or a shuffling gait, but the whole goal is to notify people of potential issues before it becomes a medical emergency.
Okay. I can see where that is helpful.
You are a wealth of information.
I am.
If you-
Only for aging, because I'm an aging expert, not a medical doctor, but I'm always interested in anything that's going to help older adults remain independent in their own homes.
If you've ever been a caregiver, that's helpful.
Oh, yeah, and we both have.
Yes. and
Yes,
that could- I could see
absolutely
She is
where
now.
helpful.
I could see where that would be
Okay.
helpful.
All right.
Is that it?
That's it.
That was wonderful.
That
Thank
was.
you.
Tango.
Tango Belt. And
not
you will be
available
the
yet.
first to know when this thing rolls out to the public, Jamie. I'll
I
send
can't
you a
wait to put
text.
that on
Always
you.
won't be the first. Thank you, Dr. White.
You're welcome.
We'll see you next week. Let me take
Okay.
a break. Dusty's joining us. Joseph and David's still in here. We'll get him back up here too. Y'all hang on. temperature is in New York this morning?
Probably about 32.
24.
That's close. Well, our weather girl, it's 24 degrees. And I said, well, that's funny. 48 said it's 33. And I walked out of the house a while ago at 4:30. She was on New York time.
New York time.
The
Uh-oh.
East Limestone Band went up there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Veterans Day Parade.
Yeah.
Well, you and Claire, your granddaughter, had a good time at the ball games.
We sure did. It was very exciting, electric, and just all we needed was a victory. We were set up for a victory. We really were.
You and Tim Anderson was really hoping, man. I don't know how he preached Sunday.
I don't know that he did.
All right, well, we got something big happening this Sunday at Lindsay Lane. Tell us all about it.
It's really big, Andy. Real big. It really is. Johnny Hunt's going to be there preaching, and Charles Billingsley is going to be there doing the worship. He'll be singing with our choir, leading our choir. He is a tremendous musician. He really is. And Johnny, you know, he's just top of the line. So it's going to be a great Sunday for our church and for the community if they'll come out. It's kind of concluding our Who's Your One series we've been in. And so we're trying to challenge all our people to bring their ones and twos and threes and all that. And so anyway, it's going to be a great day. We're ready for it. And
I tried.
You can have many.
just keep inviting people to come. And so we're just rolling out the red carpet for everybody that comes Sunday.
Hey, speaking of that, I talked to one of your old-time buddies yesterday. He called me. I texted him, and he called me yesterday. And we're going to visit him next week.
Who's that?
Junior Hill.
Junior Hill.
Legend
Jeez.
himself.
He sure is, man. That's big awesome.
Yeah, we're going to go sit down with
I'm
him and do a
looking
little
forward to that.
interview with him. So
When you going? I'm going to go with you.
Well, we got planned for Tuesday, and I know that's a bad day
Yeah,
for
it's
you.
a bad day for me.
But I'll let you know later. Right now, it's scheduled for Tuesday. That's the only day he can do it. But anyway,
Right.
no car show.
No car shows, but we do have a big event we're going to tonight. Our Mustang Club is going over to Madison to see the movie Ford versus Ferrari.
Oh, yeah, I was going to mention, did you see
Can't
that?
wait to see that movie.
Is it out? It just came out. didn't it?
It comes tonight. It's an exclusive showing at the Center Planet in Madison. Don't know why they chose to show it on Thursday night, but it's nationally it opens tomorrow night. But Matt Damon as Carroll Shelby.
Yeah.
Christian Bale plays his legendary British driver Ken Miles. You know, do you know the story?
No, I don't really care. We're going
Okay.
to
Well, anyway,
Tell us, Joseph.
Ferrari's racing team was struggling, and Enzo had hinted at the fact that he might sell part of the race team. And so when he approached Henry Ford II to try to come in and partner with him, Henry Ford got excited, like, hey, I might have a chance to partner with Ferrari and enter the racing world at Le Mans. Well, after months of negotiations, Enzo backed out, and it made Henry Ford mad. So he got with Lee Iacocca and contacted Carroll Shelby, who was a legendary racer at the time and had won Le Mans in 1959. And they decided to, see, I researched my stories.
Yes, you did. I'm impressed. That's nice.
So they formed a team and got the best drivers and the best cars and the fastest. And they, I don't want to spoil the movie,
But you know they're going to win.
but they won. They won 66, 67, 68, 69.
Didn't Iacocca just pass away?
Who?
Didn't Iacocca just recently pass away?
Yeah, I think they're all pretty much passed away
He
now.
just passed away
Recently.
Yeah, so it's a fantastic story.
Yeah.
I've known the story and read about it for years, and I'm glad they're finally showing
Well,
it.
you enjoy yourself. I doubt
Oh,
Bobby
you'll
won't
love
see
that.
Yeah, it'll be
You'll love
exciting.
You going, David?
You'll be at home watching Hallmark.
Yeah,
I love Hallmark.
I'll probably wait till it comes on DVD or
I want to
something.
make my own Hallmark. Do you watch Hallmark too?
I do.
Yeah,
Let's buy him
Nothing else
Rambo
on.
box set.
Yeah,
I got
exactly.
them
Yeah,
kids my own.
yeah. It might scare him though.
You know, I'm gonna be running. I'm gonna take a few days off here before long.
No way.
I worked 2 weeks in a row. Good night.
I've got something I'm going to read. Guess what else I found, Dusty?
What's
I
that?
talked to Johnny Lee Dees the other day about this. What was one of our favorite shows growing up as kids that had 3 good-looking sisters in it?
Charlie's Angels.
No, Petticoat Junction.
Petticoat
Johnson, that's
Yep.
right.
Petticoat
Before
Junction.
our time.
I'm going to run some of this in a minute, but I found
Not
the
that
Christmas
old.
special too. We're going to run it. But I researched it. There it is
Yeah,
right there.
I used to watch that show.
Yeah.
Only one of the
A lot of
girls
people
is
do.
still alive, but a lot of the people that played the Petticoat Junction also were in the Beverly Hillbillies. Because Petticoat
Spinoff.
Junction was produced by Paul Henning, who also did the Beverly Hillbillies.
Right.
So you had that, and Green Acres.
Yeah,
All
Green
produced.
Green Acres was another one that was really
Oh,
good.
yeah.
So I tried to get in touch with Eb, because he's the only one in Green Acres still. He did our show. He's a Southern Baptist evangelist.
He is.
Yes.
We
He
know that.
lives in Laurel, Mississippi.
Danny knows him.
I remember when y'all had him
I
on.
do too.
I remember when you
Yeah,
had him.
he been here
Nice
a couple times like that. So see, Joseph, I know things too.
Yeah, that's good. So what was the daddy's name on Petticoat Junction? Because I liked his voice.
There wasn't a daddy on there. There was a
That was an
Oh,
uncle.
he was the uncle.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know, he
Uncle
had that.
Uncle
he had
Joe
that
moving
grandpa.
kind of slow at the junction.
But how many of us our age group were watching stuff like that?
I know it.
Yeah.
That was real humor back then too. Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
that
telling you,
was-
the writers of that was just unbelievable
Funny
funny.
stuff.
Yeah, it was.
All that was out of
Drysdale.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. Drowell.
all of them. Sam Drucker's story. He played Sam
Yeah.
Drucker. Played that. All three. He played Hillbillies, Green Acres, and this and Petticoat Junction. He operated a store in all three of them.
Yeah,
He
that
was
old
the same
Arnold
kid.
Pig.
Oh, wow.
Remember Arnold?
Oh, yeah, I remember Arnold. Yeah.
You know, we can go on. That's where I'm leading y'all. That's what I'm getting into.
Gloria's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I was about to see it.
We'll break it out to y'all. We're working on something to tie all this in together, and I'll be letting y'all know
That's
what
right.
that is as soon as I figure out how I'm gonna do it. But right now, let's go
soon as I
out with
tell
a
'em.
little bit of Petticoat Junction, where all you folks our age and David's age, and some even older, will remember this. But hey, before I do that, I got one of the greatest compliments I ever got yesterday. I got to tell you all this right quick. Been talking to Country Boy Eddie. We're going to do an interview with him too. So I was talking to Rusty Strickland. By the way, y'all need dirt, call him. I said, Rusty, he's in here. He's like
Dirt on who?
I said,
Real dirt.
you grew up watching Country Boy Eddie? Here's what he said. He said, no. He said, I grew up watching you.
Aww.
Wow.
So if y'all need dirt, call him. Here's Petticoat Junction. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye-bye.
Mom, train's coming.
Yeah, I heard it. Swimming in the water tower again, weren't you?
Yes.
Someday, that train's gonna sneak in, drain out all the water before you can get out, and leave you high, dry, and bare.
Gee, Mom, it's hot. Where else can we swim?
Don't worry about that, girls. I got plans for a big swimming pool. We're gonna put it right out here in front.
A swimming pool?
Olympic size, Kate. And in the wintertime, we'll turn it into a skating rink. It'll give the hotel class.
Uncle Joe, with business as slow as it is, we're losing money now.
I know we are, but with a swimming pool and a skating rink, we can raise the rates.
Going to Hooterville, Kate? Give you a free ride.
Oh, yeah, Charlie, be right there.
What's the matter? You hear something?
The cannonballs are wheezing this morning.
Everything all right, Charlie?
Yeah, she's just getting a little old like the rest of us.
I wonder what kind of engines they're running on the main line now.
I wouldn't know, Floyd. It must be 20 years since we've seen the main line.
Yeah, you reckon they'll ever put that trestle back up so we can get there?
No, Floyd, if you ask me, the folks have forgotten all about us back at the CNFW.
Gentlemen, this supercharged diesel locomotive is now standard equipment on the entire CNFW system. 5 short years ago, you brought me out here from the east to do a job for you. Well, gentlemen, I think you'll agree that today we have the most modern, the most progressive, the most...
What is that? Looks like a branch line. Branch line to where? For what? It doesn't even connect to the main line. I'll check into it. Well, fast. You charter a plane to this town of Hooterville and ride that branch to the end of the line. I want a complete report right away.